today I say, do not be found guilty, as some are guilty in this wicked temptation of ignoring me. That is, of ignoring the still small voice of my spirit, of ignoring the signs that I give unto thee, ignoring the words that I send directly unto thee to call thee to walk uprightly. For I say that is the sin, the great sin of this generation, that men have chosen to be ignoring me. That is, they have chosen to go on in their pride, to go on in their sin, to go on in their own headstrong ways. That is, they have chosen to rebel and be stubborn against me when they know that I am the better way. That is, they have chosen to have what it is that they want in this life rather than laboring for me. And I say they have ignored the call, the cry that I, the living God, have sent unto them time and again. Now I say, because they have been found so guilty of ignoring me, that I, the living God, will be ignoring them. And I say they will cry, they will scream, they will moan under the wrath that I, the living God, am bringing unto them. But I say that I, the living God, will ignore them in the same. For I say, while they were so proud of their ability to ignore me, to tune me out, to refuse to hear me when I call to them, I say, so shall it be returned unto them. That is, the very evil they have done against me will be the cup of wrath that they receive. For I say it is me, the living God, who will, when they are under the pressure, when they are under the torment, when they are under the agony that I shall pour forth, I say that I am the very one who will be ignoring them. And I say that it shall indeed be their just retribution, because they have walked afar off from me. I say this day that I, the living God, never called my people to be ignoring me, to be walking afar off from me. But I say that I've called the ones who claim they are mine to walk uprightly in the truth, the light, the strength that I offer and provide. For I say it is me, the living God, who is indeed the way of blessedness and truth, mercy and light and strength provided. And I say if the ones who are claiming that they are my people will learn how important it is to pay heed unto me, I say they will be kept by me. And not only will they be kept, but I say they will be uplifted and guided in the victories that I have for them. But I say so often, because my people are calloused against me, they refuse to listen unto me, they ignore me time and again, I say they are the ones who pay for the same. I say this day that I, the living God, do not call thee to walk afar off from me, but I say that I call thee to come forth in me. That is, I call thee to be ever thankful that I, the living God, do give thee the truth and the light upon thy path. I say, do not be as the stubborn, the proud, the rebellious, arrogant fools of this generation, who literally qualify themselves as excellent in their ability to be ignoring me. Oh yes, they are so proud of the fact that they do not need to do as I say, nor as my word declares, but they can do according to their own understanding, according to their own lust and pleasure. Oh, what fools they are! For I say, while they are proud of their rebellion against me, I say it is me, the living God, who will damn them in the same. And it is me, the living God, who will cause them to come under the wrath, the fury, the anger that I have against them while they are still in this earth. I say this day that I, the living God, never called thee to keep company with rebels, to keep company with those who are proud of ignoring me. For I say, when you see such ones, know they are fools blinded by pride and a love of self. For I say, there are many that I speak unto, and I tell them not to go a certain way. Or elsewise I show them through signs and wonders and miracles what it is that I desire for them. Then I say they will ignore what I, the living God, do desire, and I say they bring their own troubles. I say you are living in a time when men shall find themselves severely troubled and vexed because they have chosen to be ignoring me. That is, they have chosen to go in the way of their own pride and foolery and live in contempt for me. That is, they have chosen a way that will prove to be utter distress and sorrow and anguish because they have walked afar off. That is, they have walked in the way of fools. Now I say they will be consumed in the same. I say this day that I, the living God, never called thee to walk as a fool, to live as a fool, to die and perish as a fool. But I say that I've called thee to be made wise by paying heed unto me and obeying what it is that I command thee to do. For I say, if you will walk in obedience, then you are well-pleasing unto me. But I say, if you walk in your own understanding, you are walking in the way of a fool. I say this day that I, the living God, do not call thee to be a fool, but I say that I call thee to be made wise by coming forth in me. That is, by accepting the truth and the light that I give thee, ever made glad in the same. That is, by coming forth knowing that it is me, the living God, that you can be looking unto, believing and trusting in. For I say it is me, the living God, who is the way of all righteousness, truth, mercy, and hope, and peace provided for my own. I say, therefore, this day be thankful that I do give unto thee the truth, the light, the mercy that I alone can bring. I say, be thankful that you do not need to be proven to be an empty-headed fool because you walk afar off from me. But I say that you can indeed be proven to be amongst the wise because you are paying heed unto me. That is, not ignoring me, not disrespecting me, but living and walking in the fear of me. I say this day that I, the living God, am sorely displeased with this proud and rebellious generation, and I say that I am showing forth the same. And I say my displeasure will only be shown in greater measure as men continue to ignore my signs unto them. That is, as they continue in their own headstrong, proud, and arrogant ways, ever exhibiting rebellion against me. I say that I, the living God, will all the more ventilate my wrath upon them. For I say there is no man who shall stop me, for I have been kindled by their pride, their rebellion, their stubbornness against me, their refusal to pay heed unto me. I say this day that I, the living God, have called thee to walk uprightly. I say, be thankful for the same. That is, be thankful that I give to thee the truth, the light, the mercy that is only to be found through me. I say, be thankful that you can come forth ever knowing the blessedness that I, the living God, do give thee day by day. For I say, when it is me that you will continue to focus upon, believing and trust, yes, you will see that I'm able. That is, you will see that I'm able to uplift, direct, correct, and bring me forth, for you indeed are mine. I say this day that I, the living God, do find pleasure in an obedient people who are indeed willing to walk uprightly in me. I say that I find pleasure in a people who give themselves unto the truth, the light, the mercy, the strength that I provide. And I say, when it is me, the living God, that you will continue to adhere unto, to believe, to trust, and obey, I say that I, the living God, will be well pleased in thee. But I say, if you walk afar off, if you keep company with rebels and proud fools, if you think you get by with ignoring me, I say you prove that you are indeed liable for wrath. I say this day that I, the living God, am pouring forth my wrath throughout the earth upon the proud, the haughty, the high-minded, those who worship idols and despise my way. And I say that I am so sickened by the misbehavior of men that I say that I'm forced to ventilate through the wrath that I do pour forth. And I say, because men are not repenting and turning from their wicked ways, I say that my wrath shall increase. And I say that more and more and more the proud shall be brought low by me. I say this day, why not be thankful to be perceiving, to be receiving of the mercy, the truth, the light that I provide. That is, why not be glad that I bring thee forth, that you can indeed be uplifted in me. That is, uplifted in truth, directed in light, and given the strength to continue in my way. For I say, if you listen and obey what it is that I command thee, then you are pleasing me. But I say, if you stiffen the neck, if you harden the heart, if you refuse to pay heed unto me, you prove that you are indeed more concerned with being a rebel than being obedient unto me. I say, in this wicked generation there are multitudes who shall perish, and I say they shall perish under my wrath upon them because of what it is that they do. That is, they ignore and ignore and ignore my signs. They ignore my prophets. They ignore my call to repent. And I say all the while they think they will just get by with all of that and not have any retribution from me. But of course they are big-headed fools, conceited and proud, and thinking the most important thing on earth is them and their own way. Oh, what self-lovers and self-worshippers they are, a total disgust unto me. For I say you are living in a time when men are so enthralled with themselves that they are totally far from me. And I say they think that self is the God that must be bowed unto, worshipped and adored every single day. And if I, the living God, dare to violate their God of self, then they are angry against me. Ha! I, the living God, will not only violate their God of self, but I say that I will bring devastation unto the saints. And I say that the ones who have been spread out in proud array will find themselves in a crumpled heap. And I say they will live in shambles, in rubble, in destitution and despair. And I say it is me, the living God, who is showing my wrath upon them, because they have refused to bend the knee unto me. That is, they have refused to accept me, they have refused to listen to me, they have refused to obey me. I say this day that I, the living God, am bringing forth an obedient people who will be valiant for the truth. And I say it is because they will listen to me, obey my commands, and walk in the same. That is, they will not be under the commandship of self, which is nothing but the trail of death. But I say they will be under command unto me, their Maker, their God. I say this day, do not be ashamed of obedience, but I say be ever striving to enter into and maintain the same. For I say that the way of obedience unto me is the way of life. The way of disobedience, disrespect, and disregard for me is nothing but the way of destruction of soul and damnation for those who continue in the same. I say this day that I, the living God, do find pleasure in bringing forth my wrath upon evildoers, upon the wicked who continue in their evil deeds. For I say they are worthy to receive the full measure upon them because they refuse to listen to me. And I say likewise there are others who are just as sinful, even though they do not as proudly exhibit the same. But I say they are sneaky and conniving and determined to worship self rather than me. That is, they are determined that they will have their way, and I say that I will give it unto them. And I say the way that they will receive is the wrath that they are waiting for, that is poured forth. For it is me, the living God, who will prove once again unto the feeble-minded fools who insist on doing things their way, that I am the Almighty. And I say you are living in a time when many shall be brought to utter devastation, ruination, and I say that it will be of me. And I say that it will be of me because they have steadfastly ignored me, refused me, and desire to oppose me in all that they do. I say this day that I, the living God, have called thee to be thankful, that I give to thee the words of truth and light, the words of mercy and hope, and the words of peace provided. I say be ever thankful that I give to thee all that you have need of, to be ever kept in me. For I say if you will continue walking in me, believing in me, and trusting in me, you will see that you are not ashamed. For you will see that I, the living God, will make the way of mercy for thee, even in the time of wrath poured forth. But I say if you are determined that you do not need what it is that I offer, then go ahead and have your way. But I say in your proving that you are a headstrong fool, I say you receive the wrath multiplied. For I say it is me, the living God, who does resist and resist and resist the proud in all of their contempt towards me. And I say, though they may squeal and howl and moan in the day of their devastation, the day of their despair, I say that I, the living God, will fully be ignoring them. I say this day, when you look upon the world, when you look upon the darkness that is on the horizon, when you look upon the collapse that is at hand, I say it is the time to walk in complete obedience unto me. That is, do not determine you know more than you know, but I say be of an humble mind and stay in my way. For I say, every day I will direct, correct, and bring thee forth, if you keep yourselves submitted unto me. And I say that I will give unto thee the truth, the light, the strength, the mercy of who I am. I say, therefore, be rejoicing, be uplifted, be glad, that it is me you can believe, that it is me you can obey and follow after. I say, do not be so proud that you must have your way, for I say that the way of a man will prove to be his own destruction. But I say, instead, be quick to bend the knee, that you do not receive the wrath upon thee. For I say, it is me, the living God, who is bringing down the proud, the stubborn, the rebellious fools who are far from me. I say thank me and praise me for my wrath revealed.
A $20 billion bill.